Hey guys, welcome back with another video with Linksy. How are you all doing today? As you can see, this is going to be an interesting one straight off the bat. It's Room 2 replay sent in by Cal, Mad and Talum, and they, well, you notice that there are Staros, Galachrome and Assassinate Empire, all DLC factions. So I was told that they were in the lobby, they wanted to play a game. These three guys insisted they have to play as Rome, even though the rules were, the lobby was no Rome. And they said, we'll beat anything as long as we play Rome. So these bastards decided to just teach them a lesson they would never forget. We have Longsword Cohort, we have the Armored Indian War Elephants over there, we have some Armored Chariots, we have the Ginnar Avaspar, and the Mercenary Spartan Hoplites and 13 Hoplites. And of course there's also a limit of how many units they put on the battlefield. I believe they only put 8 units each. Yeah, let's get started. 25 minutes, this should be fun. I quite like these fast siege battles that they send me. Quite easy to go through. Okay, so first things first. Let's see. The cataphracts are already leaving the settlement. These are beautiful cataphracts, I must say. Some of the best like armored models you see in Rome. Really intricate, and it seems they're going round the outside from out here. They're just gonna go and strike in the rear of the Roman troops over there. Quite heavily exposed missile units over there. Some legionaries protecting them, legionary cohort and the such, and some hostility won't be doing much. There is a battering ram that's coming up that way, but that could easily be stopped. The legionnaires over here are marching forward with a lot of siege towers. Some Syrian archers are shooting fire arrows at the ballista. Would have had better chance shooting from this angle, as the way the hitboxes work. There's also a Roman ballista over there which could do a ridiculous amounts of damage to those Soci Hastati and Hastati. And okay, the bombardment is killing quite a few of those Syrian archers over there. If one does manage to get underneath one of those siege towers though, this would be a massacre. And that said, those legionary cohort over there took a beating and a half. Oh, what is this? Sneaky. I see. So there are a number of Hastati units over here in Soci Extraordinary. So there is another army back here that they were hiding. I mean, you would notice the siege tower placed out there, but of course, that said, there's not really much that they can do. The legionary cohort would be able to kill most of that in a heartbeat, and the Gvenaspar over here is waiting, but it is pretty much aware that there is a huge blob of units coming its way. There's no Selly out yet, which is quite interesting. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are taking a beating, but again, that ballista should really just turn over here and shoot its heart out into this blob. Yeah, that ballista, the Galachrome ballista, could really get some juicy shots over on this side. I'm not sure what these siege towers are doing. They're all kind of glitched out a little bit there. Legionnaires still moving forwards and doing their thing. And finally siege towers with auxiliary infantry and Soci Hastati getting onto the wall, and they're going to be doing their thing. There's a reason why Rome is not usually allowed, as it is not really that well balanced. But at the same time, in this scenario, what is he trying to... Oh, okay, he's trying to hit the Soci Hastati. He managed to get one more shot before this. Yeah, the ballista got neutralized over there. This ballista, if it still had ammo, that would have done quite a bit of damage there. But as I was saying, the reason why Rome is not usually allowed as to be playable is simply balancing issues. It's just, its units cost too little and they do too much damage. And as you can see, quite a lot of them are coming up this way. The Gvenaspar is moving forward, as the legionnaires and Hastati over here have given up and are moving in to capture the walls from that angle. Little do they know what is facing them over here. Elephants are coming out, and chariots as well. Elephants are getting pillared into the flank. One of them died, and they are going berserk. No, they're not yet going berserk, but yeah, all that pila just hit one over there, and these guys will be doing really good damage. Even if they go berserk at this point, it is really good for the defense, as these guys will rampage in the middle of these lines. There isn't really much that can stop them. And as well, apart from acting as a peel absorbent for the situation at hand, they are going to do ridiculous amounts of damage. They're just absorbing PLA at the moment, and that's good, but they will also be raking up some kills as they're running into these Legionnaires. Legionnaires getting onto the wall and starting to smash into the Tarantine hoplites and the Mercenary Spartan hoplites. These guys with 104 melee defense, 63 melee attack, they cannot really be stopped. Cannot really be killed unless they are surrounded. Legionary cohort already at 110 kills. Fighting such a hostility in Legionary cohort over there, will be able to see more kills coming up from that direction. The elephants are up to 62 kills. They're half strength, mostly because of the amount of Pila they took, but they are definitely they're doing some damage. More Pila being thrown in, and that is a mistake from the Legionnaires, as the Pila is going to be wasted, and now the remainder can come forward. Over here, these guys made it to the siege towers and are going to move in. But in the rear, these guys are ready to do exactly what we spoke about. They're going to charge into this missile line. And these missile lines are what you need forward right now to deal with the elephants, to deal with the longsword cohort as well. Longsword cohort, as good as they are, they only have 85 armor, and they do suffer quite a bit from that. And out of that 85 armor, let's see, how much of that is 40 shield value. So arrows from this side would be able to do a significant amount of damage for two reasons. One, the shield is facing from this angle, so yeah, it's on this on the left hand side of the unit, so it would be the right hand side, and you would be shooting from the left hand side of the units from the attacker side. The Legionary cohort over here, 184 kills, doing very well over there. Tarantine hoplites also not dying, and Spartan hoplites. These guys are getting Pila straight in the face, and that's painful. But they should be able to hold for quite a while. Again, 105 armor, 105 melee defense, and 70 health. Ridiculous basic morale. It does well. The elephants unfortunately died. The Gavin Aspar over here had a bad trade. There were some hidden cavalry in the trees. Very nice, very nice. But they should really be. They're not even paying attention. Oh well, let's see this cinematic annihilation of these Balearic slingers. They started to run away. The cavalry is starting to come forward, but it's too late. It's plains, and the charge has been sounded. It is a good day. It is a great day. Oh, and no, and the sun rises or something. I forgot the lines. Jesus. That unit of Balearic Slingers is properly annihilated over there. Really good positioning of the cav from the attackers, and unfortunately the Gavanaspar, however, do have 115 armor, 105 health. They have trample, they have discipline, they have everything, and they are the general unit, so they're not really going to die that easily. They are massacring, bobbing and weaving. Whoever is dealing with them, probably Matside, he has an obsession with them. No, even could be Cal as well, because Matside does love his longsword cohort quite a bit. Longsword cohort over here dealing with the Legionnaires. How is the Gavanaspar doing over there? It's down to half strength. It's done some damage to the missiles, but unfortunately now it's fighting in the trees. Could get a really good charge into the remainder of these Balearic Slingers over here, which could bring, yeah, that is a dead unit of Balearic Slingers. Their charge bonus is 76. Even though there's 20% less. Okay, the trample unfortunately. Jesus Christ. The trample bonus is doing its damage. They're going to reach 200 kills quite easily. Most of them were missile units. Lots of damage here and there. Good charge over there. Good charge. Then they moved up, moved down, moved up. They're bobbing and weaving, but they won't be able to really get away from this at this point. The Legionary cohort have caught it, and they're killing the general over there. The ballista, the battering ram has broken the gatehouse, and now the armor chariots are coming outside. I'm not sure if the chariots want to go outside, as the oils are going to be triggering. That is not going to be ideal. Okay. He noticed and stopped at the last second there, because that would have hurt like a lot. I'm not sure what the chariots are doing there, because they should have been taken out earlier. The longsword cohort over here has done short work of those units. Fire arrows are being thrown in by the Syrians. over on that side. Over here, the army is being cleaned up. The longsword cohort is still doing very well and has additional support. The chariots over here coming outside, they've broken that unit. Hopefully there won't, yep, there wasn't another oil gatehouse thing. Most of those shots fired by the Syrian archers, they're miss, and it is a bit of a massacre now. The elephant bodies do make it a bit problematic, but these Syrian archers are now pretty much dead. There's going to be a rear charge into the back of these legionnaires, and that's going to be absolutely fine. Longsword cohort over there dealing a bit of damage. These legionnaires over there managing to get in 200 kills, 52 kills by the armored chariots, which somehow lost one. I'm not sure where or how, but they're getting into the rear of those. Oh, that one got into well. And now what they need to do is get into those missiles over there and eliminate the artillery, and just keep going this way. Nothing will really stop them, not even the cavalry, because these are chariots. That was a really good shot by two really good shots over there by the Roman ballista. It getting a few decent kills of those armored chariots, but it is a little too late now. They've done the damage. Oh wow, that was a beautiful shot. But these guys are in the middle of the missiles and they are rampaging through. These Hastati will not even know what hit them. 300 kills, soon to be 400 kills, charging into the remainder of Syrian archers. Pila from the legionnaire cohort killing the remainder. Missiles everywhere hitting the armored chariots. The armored chariots still have 7 models left. They're still ranking up the kills, 500 kills. And that is it. They broke and they're running through they missed that. They might run through this blob, which would do a lot of damage. 500 kills is not a joke. And armored chariots there, mostly again missile units have been damaged significantly. So elephants over here making short work of those legionnaires and just showing them who's boss. The our longsword cohort over here finally broken because they were surrounded, but the elephants are just charging in with trample on. They have 66 charge bonus and they're just moving through, mowing everything. They are going berserk, but really and truly there's nothing that can really stop this fight now. This unit of legionnaires charging through the gate and getting absolutely slaughtered. At least 60 of those guys died. The legionnaires over there are about to break as well, and once they break, these longsword cohort, in fact, as we were saying, a longsword cohort charge into these legionnaires and hopefully will break them just in time before they get surrounded. The elephants over here are doing the best they can, killing as much as they can of that unit. Tarentine hoplites and Spartan hoplites cleaning up the rest of the troops over there. Most of the Roman army has been wiped out very effectively. On this side, some elephants are trying to hold the line. 300 kills. Just, oh my god, this is absolutely insane. There was an entire army hidden in the woods over here. Jesus. Okay, so that army is just getting absolutely annihilated by just a unit of armored elephants, which are doing its damned best to kill everything that there is. They get 300 kills again. My main worry is that they don't seem to be trading that effectively in total or in complete. The longsword cohort runs away from the charging elephants and gets into a safer spot. The Tarentine hoplites need to finish cleaning this up and retreat and set up a line of defense on this hill, just making sure they have the gate neutralized and they do not have any missiles. Maybe perhaps plan the elephants here to charge into anything that is over there. Most of these Hastati and legionnaires are heavily damaged. The siege towers and siege works are putting everything onto the wall, along with the remaining elephant that is running on its own down here. The armored elephants seems to have decided to leave the settlement and are running outside the city over here. They're getting shot at by the Syrian archers inside the city and these routing units outside the city over there. If these guys manage to run this way, they will be able to get to the general. That will eliminate the general. That would be GG, to be honest. Because even though there's a lot of chaff units left, there's nothing that can really chew through the Tarentine hoplites, and that is all you need for the defense. Longsword cohort will be able to do as much damage as possible over here. This is a clean victory for them. They 73 attack is just insane. They do only have 25 weapon damage, but Christ, and they also got their charge bonus on. Yeah, the legionnaires are losing decisively over there. Interesting to know. Yeah, these guys are down 10. So most of their ammunition there is dead. The longsword cohort over here ready to hold at bay the legionary cohort that's coming in. The elephants are very tired in general that are in the middle of the general units over here, the Acrites, and they should just slowly charge that way and finish that off. More and more Hastati and legionnaires are coming into the city and are triggering the oil as they come in, and that is, yeah, that is a lot of deaths. That is 50-60 deaths over there. Oh my god, why are they doing this? They're just charging into the gate with everything they got. They have siege towers. They have siege towers. My cat's trying to lick my food from my plate, and I just showed him the spray bottle, the air spray. It's what I used to tell him no. I don't even aim it at him, I just spray it in there and it terrifies him. But it kind of translates the message, no, you can't do that. I mean, you could say it's still quite close, especially with the, you know, the fact that the defense has barely any units left, but these units are going to kill hundreds each. Like these longsword cohort over here just chewing through these legionnaires as if they were nothing, absolutely nothing. And yeah, and there's also another longsword cohort over here with 200 kills. There's 200 kills up there. Missiles are shooting at these Spartan hoplites who have 87 in melee defense. Even though they're shooting, they're only going to get so many kills there. With that unit dying over there and some units getting onto the walls, the general unit charging in, trying to break through the longsword cohort over here, which is losing. I mean, I would lose as well that amount of units coming in, but they are definitely doing some damage there, and they're charging in out of the way because the elephants are coming in. The elephants into that blob are just going to do so much damage. That is insane. That is absolutely madness. 40, 50, 100 kills. Yeah, that is instant routing of all of those units. We're talking like 200 kills, 300 kills easily over there. And the side charge from the longsword cohort over on that side, 200 kills, there you go. And just shattered so many fresh units that it is insane. They're going to need to prepare their units and ready up to defend from this side. This Roman army over here is making a big mistake not marching forward and taking advantage that the rear is completely open for the defenders. It is giving them time to clean up the mess on this end. At the same time, these mercenary Spartans should really pull back. All of this should pull back to a safer location and just set up a trap on the inside of the settlement. More troops are coming in. Socioequite is coming in as well over there. The General Policord over here is in very bad shape. All of these units are in ridiculously bad shape. The elephants over here are holding the line, and now the longsword cohort are setting up the second line of defense against all of this. Best part is there's still the Roman ballista back here with some ammunition that could do a lot of damage. That's right, because I don't think Taras can bring ballista, can they? No, they can't. Taras are just so ancient that they can't even bring a ballista. These guys have managed to get so many kills, but mostly by just surviving the long run and not dying. Essentially, that is all they did. These Spartan hoplites are being pulled back, and as well as some reserve longsword cohort are still being capped. And yeah. Oh wow, what happened to you? Ooh. Okay. Ow. Jesus. The elephants in she's so pissed off. The elephants are going berserk again. They're going to slow this down. Yeah, in fact, he's actually slowing them down because they're retreating. They're holding the line over there. Socia Hastati, and over this guy, 282 kills. They're trying to push the ballista in to try and do some damage with that, but it's not really going to do much, if anything at all. Longsword cohort over here finish cleaning up these Hastati, and now soon they can come and clean the rest of this up. Some Pila and missile units are being used. The slingers up here are just trying to get some kills. Few of these Tarantine hoplites are dying, but all they have to do is just move out of the way and it'll be absolutely okay. The elephants are being spammed. Seems the elephants are being spammed to attack. But these guys are just getting slaughtered. Yeah, they're in berserk and they're just getting peeled down by these legionnaires, which is not very pretty, as well as the Syrian archers who are shooting with precision shot to do as much damage as possible. And okay, they did manage to engage slightly. Okay, no, that is gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. Even though they're berserking, they're in the middle of these legionnaire units and the Syrian archer unit, and these guys are pretty much full ammo. Tarantine hoplites over here surrounding the legionary cohort and just breaking them from the sides. The Syrian archers getting in on the walls. The armored elephants over there holding the line, and it seems that there's not much hope left for this Rome player who is left on his own against the horrifying warriors of Taras, the remainder of the Gallic Rome, and above all else, the crazy mad elephants. We're just killing everything. 400 kills on that elephant unit. Elephants didn't do as much. Genuinely speaking, they're great, but they're not that good at the end of the day. They are very situational. Just getting spamming elephants, they can only do so much. But these guys, if they manage to somehow go that way instead of going down this way, would do a lot more. Archers over here are breaking one by one. Pretty much these two Roman armies got annihilated. I'm not sure what this Roman army wanted to do. Like, he hid his army and then just ran out of the bushes and trying to fight. The elephants coming in, charging into the social hostility before they could throw their pila. Oh, beautiful. These legionnaires in social hostility have taken the full brunt of that elephant at full charge bonus there. So they're going to definitely take some damage, and that's going to be good for the elephantos. But at the same time, of course, the Syrian archers are going to be throwing their pila. The Tarentine hoplites and the Spartan hoplites are coming in to set up a line, and the line of the defense by the longsword cohort is also being set up. The secondary line has been set up over there. The cleanup operations is almost finished over in this end, and the elephants are coming in as well from this end to try and charge into the rear of all of this mess. This Indian elephant is charging into the mercenary Spartan. Oh, it took a lot of pila as well at the end, but definitely did a number of damage on these units. Most of them are going to get back up. Some of them will not. Of course, since it is an elephant, it will do a lot of damage. The Soci Extraordinary are just looking at the hoplites and just running around. They notice that they have a weak slot over here. The longsword cohort are probably charging it, but then the surprise longsword cohort come over from the flank and charge that. Elephants over here are charging in, but they went berserk probably through the fire arrows. They're running back though at the Syrian archers who are running into the way, and those guys, Jesus, did not have a good time over there, getting trampled down and murdered down. The general is dead for all of these armies except the Taras. Taras general is still alive. Yeah, they're still cleaning up over this side. 482 kills on that longsword cohort. And the remainder of the troops over here are pretty much clear. The archers are very busy taking out this Indian armored elephant, and that means that these troops can be easily slaughtered in close combat by the hoplites and the longsword cohort. This is why you don't bring Rome, because then someone else is going to just bring something better. Guys, do not disrespect the rules of the game, right? If someone says you know Rome, there's a reason why. Because Rome and Grand Campaign factions are not really that well balanced. However, Rome and Empire Divided Rome loses. Absolutely loses. Empire Divided Rome is absolutely insane. Yeah, Gallic Rome is Empire Divided Rome. Taras is a Rise of the Republic, which is, technically speaking, much weaker. The only difference that Taras has is really good armor. And the Sassanids, the Indian Armored Elephants faction, is also Empire Divided, which resulted in this massacre here at the gate and everywhere, and all the Romans died. The remaining forces are coming in, but at this point the Rome player over here has lost everything. He's bringing in the remainder of Vocati cohort, which he hopes to do something with their abilities, but it's not looking good for him over there. The Syrian archers are trying to shoot, but again they lost a lot to that elephant unit, which, yeah, just massacred everything in the sight. General bodyguard is what's left over in that end. They're trying to shoot down the longsword cohort, but it's too little too late, and they could have done a lot more damage. Legions over here are breaking, and now there's going to be a possible mass charge forward, which will do a lot of damage. In fact, the longsword horde are just charging forward. Oh boy, someone almost crashed. These guys are at 300 kills. There's 16 guys left, and they're holding this entire unit. Pilas, that's never nice. The mercenary Spartans are moving in, and the remainder of the Taras infantry are coming in. That was a really quick siege, considering everything. I mean, I guess congrats for the attackers to manage to make it to the victory point. As in, yeah. As one does. The longsword cohort I'm really excited to see, because they managed to get on their unit count. But yeah, there are the army loss penalties for the Roman army, and it's GG. Units are breaking. There's probably still some units left outside the settlement which haven't been used. That could be the reason why. Assassinates. It seems Cal played as the Assassinates. Okay, Matside played as the Galachrome, Cal played as the Assassinates. They did get... Oh, Galachrome, just absolutely insane. And the Big Disaster, it was in Talon. Okay. Big Disaster playing as Taras versus Brendan Words, Livos Scipioni, and Professor Deeds. Okay. Who got absolutely annihilated as well. All three of them got absolutely annihilated. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like or leave a dislike. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Yeah, I was trying to make a cool outro. That's the best I can come up with today. I'm quite tired. Anyway guys, take care. See you. Bye bye.